What's happening, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at you with another video today. And before we get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank the Lord above, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. So comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from. And I will definitely be sure to get back to you with the response. So, as you can see from the looks of the thumbnail, title, and screen, today I'm putting together a very special build for y'all. And this one's going to be modeled after a potential NBA champion in Tyrese Haliburton. Now, he's been tearing it up in the playoffs, I can say. And he really does give me those comparisons of Kobe, Jordan, when it comes towards those clutch moments. So, to be able to get a small replication of this in NBA 2K25, I'm telling y'all, this is one of the most special builds that you can make. So I got y'all with the build, the gameplay, all of that good stuff. But before we move any further, man, I just want to say thank every single one of y'all for coming through, showing support in these videos. So if it was your first time coming pro, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And I'm also going to open up with a little scripture today. This one's going to be coming out of the book of Revelation 21 verse 4. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, neither crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And this is just, another powerful message that I want to share on this channel to really enlighten my community and let y'all know that you can put your faith in something bigger than anything else. And that's Jesus Christ, man, God number one. None of this would be possible without him. Of course, us building this amazing community, but everything that y'all see on this channel, I gotta give all the glory and all the praise because all the credit goes to God, man. I cannot have done this by myself. And with these 3 different builds that I got lined up for y'all today, I'm telling you, starting out with this number 1, we're gonna be really solid with this one today. So let's go with the point guard position. We're gonna go with the height of 6'4", 220 when it comes towards that weight, and for that wingspan, we're gonna put this up to 6'10". Now, something that I think is special about this archetype is that you have a lot of potential cap breakers to use that is really going to make or break this build. So the first area that we're starting out with today is going to be the physical. So let's go with an 85 speed, 78 agility, 85 strength with an 82 vertical. Now, you might be questioning the 85 strength. I'm telling y'all, that's going to pay off huge when it comes down towards, getting contact layup animations, botting up on defense. Even when it comes towards dribbling, the strength makes a huge difference. And really, to match that up with an 85 speed at this height, I gotta say it's something special. Now, it's all gonna come down to preference on how you want to make this archetype today. Feel free to make any types of changes and adjustments as you please. But the first area that we're starting with today, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the playmaking. So let's go with the pass accuracy of an 82, 87 ball handle, with an 86 speed with ball. Now from here, we're gonna go ahead and throw 5 extra cap breakers towards that ball handle, and pretty much that will allow you to get the best, dribble animations. On top of that, you get upgraded passing style. So this is not a bad start towards our offense. Now, when it comes towards that shooting, let's go with the mid-range shot of a 90, 86 three-pointer. We're gonna throw 3 cap breakers towards each of these areas. So 3 towards that midi, 3 towards the three-pointer, with an 83 when it comes towards our free throw. So we're not off to a bad start. You can pretty much do everything from dribble, shoot, pop. What you want to go ahead and do is put that post control to a 37, 47 when it comes towards that standing dunk, 91 driving dunk. And you're going to want to throw 5 cap breakers towards this area, just so that way you can get the elite contact dunks. Now, when it comes towards that driving layup, we're going to go with a 75. And we're going to go with about, and this is optional, you can go anywhere from about a 75 to a 77 when it comes towards that close shot. It's all going to come down to preference. Now, this is what we're looking like when it comes towards this offensive side. Not a bad build, especially considering what we can do. And I hope y'all have been enjoying all the different archetypes that I've been showing y'all, especially to put 3 in 1. I put a lot of work into these videos, so if you have not done so already, I would appreciate it if y'all smash that like button. Now let's wrap up build number 1 on the defense. We're going to go with a 55 interior defense, 85 for the perimeter, 91 steal, 68 block with a 70 offensive rebound, and a 55 defensive. So on this archetype, to take everything into account, you get potential elite contact dunks, upgraded layup styles, standing dunk packages, the best jump shots, bases, releases, upgraded passing styles. On top of that, pretty much the best dribble animations and elite defense. This version number 1, I'm telling y'all, you cannot go wrong with it. But this next one, version number 2 that I got breaking down for y'all, I'm going to make it a little bit taller than what you would expect. So for this one, let's go ahead and make it out of that shooting guard position. For that height, let's go with 6'8", 208 when it comes towards our weight with a 6'9" wingspan. Now do keep in mind with each of these archetypes, it's all going to come down to your playstyle preference, and anything of attributes that you want to chase after, feel free to do so. Now let's go with an 87 when it comes towards our speed, 85 agility, 68 strength with a 75 vertical. Now, these two numbers from the agility and speed, really, I'm telling y'all, for a 6'8 build, this is something that you're not commonly going to see, but it's really going to pay off if you do decide to make version number 2. Now, getting into that finishing, we take a few minor hits, but it's still not looking bad. We're going to go with a close shot of a 70, 75 driving layup, 87 driving dunk, 47 standing dunk with a 51 post control. So some of those upgraded layup styles, pro contact dunks, and upgraded standing dunks, not a bad start for this kind of build. You'll definitely be able to finish down low on the interior. Now, once we check out that shooting, let's go with the mid-range shot of a 77, 87 three-pointer with a 79 free throw. Now look, necessarily you do not need cap breakers towards this area. You can use them towards any other option on this build, but you do get the best jump shots, bases, releases, everything needed to be effective on this archetype. Now, when it comes towards the playmaking, we're going to go with a 75 pass accuracy, 86 ball handle, 78 speed with ball. And this is pretty much what we're going to be looking like when it comes towards this offensive side. So we get upgraded passing styles, pro dribble animations. I gotta say, this build from top to bottom, especially at the height of 6'8", is going to be one of the best two-way builds that you can make. Now, from here, let's go with an interior defense of a 75, 79 when it comes towards that perimeter, 75 steal, 80 block, 37 offensive rebound with a 68 defensive. So all around, I could say, offense to defense, this build lacks nothing. You'll be able to guard just about any position, especially considering that height. On top of that, bro, you have everything in your arsenal to be a true scorer, from the dribble moves, the shooting, the finishing. You have everything needed to be effective, and that's why this one, I had to go ahead and put it at version number 2 for y'all. Now, this last one, we're going to be dropping the height. This is going to be a point guard, but what's really special about this one, I think it's one of the best 6'4" builds on the game. You get elite contact dunks, you can snag over centers, you can get blocks and chase downs, clamp up on defense, and you can also bully small guards. Now, this is just something to throw in the mix to let y'all pick and decide which build you want to have fun with. So from here, let's go ahead and start out by making this build under that point guard position. We're going to go with a height of 6'4", and then when it comes towards that weight, let's go with 229 pounds. And now the wingspan, this is optional, but make sure you can at least maintain a 93 pointer so you can throw one cap breaker towards you later on. So that way you can actually, get better jump shots, bases, and releases on this build. Now to get started, when it comes towards the physicals, let's go with an 85 speed, 77 agility, 85 strength with an 82 vertical. Now, you can already see these numbers pretty balanced for the physicals, and a common trend that we see is that when these physicals are balanced, the rest of the build generally turns out to be overpowered. So diving into the finishing, let's go ahead and put that close shot up to a 76, 72 driving layup, 91 driving dunk, 56 when it comes towards that standing dunk with a 37 post control. Now, here's the kick on this build. We're going to throw 5 cap breakers towards that driving dunk, and that's going to boost us up to a 96, getting us the elite contact dunks. Now, this is just a start with the offensive side. For that shooting, let's go with the mid-range shot of a 79, 89 three-pointer. Throw 1 cap breaker towards this area to get it to a 90. And we're also going to get a 99 free throw rating. So just something to take into account on this build. Very special. One of the best shooters on the floor, and definitely one of the most elite closers. And that's something that I really wanted to capture with this build for y'all today. Now moving more into the playmaking, let's go with an 85 pass accuracy, 87 ball handle with an 86 speed with ball. Now if you throw 5 cap breakers towards this area, you'll be able to get it all the way up to a 92, and this does allow us to get pretty much all of the best pro dribble animations in the game. Now to wrap up everything on the defense, let's go with an interior defense of a 55, 85 perimeter defense, 91 steal, 68 blocks, 75 offensive rebound with an 80 defensive rebound. Man, from top to bottom, I gotta say this build does not even look like a guard. And I just really wanted to bring out something that is off meta that you can pick and choose to have fun with. So let me know down below if there's a certain build or archetype that you want to see in the next video. I'll definitely get y'all right. So before we get out of here, man, I just want to say thank every single one of y'all for your support. God bless you. And I hope y'all enjoyed these 3 different archetypes. Let me know down below in the comment section, which version are you looking to make, 1, 2, or 3? And before we get out of here, thank you for the support, man, once again. God bless every single one of you. And if it was your first time coming pro, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.